Just wanna do something special for all the ladies in the world.
I just can't bear that I have a child that loves America, but they're having a great time over there.
It's been all about the boys.
And they're just getting so many offers to do so many ridiculously huge things.
And everyone, it seems, wants to be on board for their giddy ride to the top that's skyrocketing.
Do you find it hard to have a conversation now without Bret's name coming up?
Since the Grammys, I have to say in the last 4 months, it's been very hard to go anywhere. So I've got a badge that says, I love Bret. Then that stops people talking.
Bret McKenzie is Deirdre's son. His other half, Jermaine Clement, may as well be. She's been there since the two teamed up.
There was a point when there was more people in the show than there were in the audience, and there were only 2 in the show.
How many have you had?
Just one.
But those days are well gone.
I get swamped with T-shirts, don't send them. Everybody in New Zealand sends me T-shirts. I think you could just get Bret to wear this on the show.
Are you a scrapbook mum?
Oh, I'm a serious scrapbook mum. We arrived in the Hong Kong airport, opened the paper, and there's Bret and Jermaine in their tuxedos in the Hong Kong paper, and I'm like, what? Can't get away from it.
And she says the boys, dubbed the accidental duo, are anything but.
Speaking as the person who paid for the music lessons for quite a few years, there were actually quite a few instruments. I mean, Bret played sort of 11 instruments at one point, and he played in the youth orchestra, and Jermaine wrote scripts for television here.
But now their success is starting to cut into Deirdre's own success. Her national tour with her dance company Footnote starts tonight in Wellington.
I mean, if he rang me now and asked me to go looking for T-shirts, I'd be like, I've got a show tomorrow. Like, you know, priorities. You're not it, boy.
In fact, it appears her boy may take after the mother of the Conchords.
We had this blue carry-cot. And I mean, it's no wonder he's into music, because he spent most of his baby time stuck behind a speaker at brown trout rock festivals.
A ballerina, dance teacher, examiner, Deirdre travels the world working in anything dance. Movies, music, always has.
Probably would never have come back, except that I had children, and this is the mighty land to bring your children up, and I still think it is.
Now she seldom goes anywhere in the world without the Conchords in conversation.
Everyone knows them, really completely random people. I was on a train in Italy last year, and this guy got on, and he was really good looking.
It's business time.
And this guy goes, New Zealand, the flight of the aircraft. And I went, I didn't say anything. I didn't say I knew them, or I certainly didn't say, hey, I'm his mum.
Inner city pressure.
And it's likely to get even busier with a big few months ahead, 3 TUI and 4 Emmy nominations.
Fantastic to get director and scripting nominations. I mean, that is way out there.
And it may add another gong to go with the Grammy.
I'm looking after the Wellingtonian of the Year award at the moment that Jermaine and I co-share. We get one year each.
That means I get the Emmy, I guess.
The Emmy?
Oh, the Grammy.
Whoa.
Sorry, getting ahead of ourselves.
All right, optimistic.
And Mum's optimistic she can fit the Emmys into her schedule.
There's a bit of a tight timeline, but I think if I can shift the timeline, I'll be trying to. They're only going over literally for the day.
So it's been a big news week for the boys. What about rumours that they're looking at splitting?
I can hear him saying it. So I'm always in trouble for flippancy. It's a hereditary thing, and it's turned into all around the world, you know. Someone rang me up and said, are they really having trouble writing?
They call me the hip-hop-opotamus. My lyrics are bottomless.
But she thinks it's more a media storm than a reality.
News media is after the bite, and they're going to go for any possible thought that, you know, we might just do 10 series and then have a rest. Suddenly turns into, they're closing down. You deserve it, girl. Even the elderly ladies. I haven't seen them for months. And when I do see them, you know, it's all, can you please tidy your room?
I'm not just wild, I'm trained, domesticated.
And could you move the guitars?
I was raised by a rapper and right of the dated.
Like we're a family.
Like me and my grandma drinking a cup of tea. There ain't no party like my Nana's tea party. Hi, ho.
So we don't really talk about what they're doing. In fact, they come home to get away from that, I think.